Hello students, myself Rakesh Misra. This is video number 4 for the tissue system. The first video related to the epithelial tissues, second related to the muscular tissues, third one related to the connecting tissues, and fourth one now going on about the vascular, about the nervous connecting tissues. In previous video lecture I have described you the different kinds of connecting tissues, maybe the vascular connecting tissues, the skeletal connecting tissues, and the different other kinds of proper connecting tissues. But that connecting tissues was actually related to the connecting word. That means the related word with the body parts when the one parts of the body connected with another parts through the special tissues. But this is very special kinds of tissue that is known as nervous tissue. As you all know, nerves are the important parts of our body to carry the sensory information from one parts of the body to the brain, and brain later analyze whatever the related stimulus, and then give the response for the particular hand or the particular organ. Suppose that, let I give example. Suppose that this one is the burning candle. This one is the burning candle, and if you try to touch the burning candle through your hand, suppose that this is your finger, then immediately your hand get pull up from the burning candle. How it is possible? This is possible due to special types of receptors at your fingertip. That fingertip consists the receptor, and that receptors is associated with the receptor that are associated with your fingertip is send the message to the brain. It sends message to the brain through the very fiber of very fine wire-like structure, very fine the fiber-like structure. That thin fiber-like structure is known as the nerve fibers. Not only the nerve fiber carry the information from the fingertip to the brain. Brain later analyze whatever the things happen at the region of fingertip. If the fingertip feel hot or going to burn, then brain allowed to pull up the finger from that object, from that burning things. So brain further send message to the finger through the very special types of very special types of the nerve fibers, that is known as the motor nerves. So the two types of nerves are associated with our nervous system. The first type of nerves is the sensory nerves. Sensory nerves that carry information from body to brain, and second type of nerves are known as motor nerves. Motor nerves that carry information from brain to body. I hope your concept is clear. And both sensory and motor nerves associated with the different other parts in the fingertip at the surface of our skin. That is actually the receptors linked with the sensory nerves, and muscles of our body is linked with the motor nerves that form the neuromuscular junction. So in previous video lecture I have described you the voluntary muscle fiber that is under conscious control, that are commanded by your body, that function according to your brain, and that muscular tissues are actually associated with the motor nerves. So when you want to, suppose that I want to hold the duster, it is possible by our voluntary muscles, and it is due to the motor nerves, because motor nerves send the message to the brain, and brain analyze whatever the things I want to hang up, and if the brain send a message, then I able to hold it. If there is a balance between brain to body, then there will be abnormality, and that is called as paralysis. So nerves are very important to us. Now back to what is nervous tissue. Listen, when you magnify the fibers, whatever the fibers of sensory nerves or motor nerves, then you will find many cells integrate with the fibers. The single cells, you will get amazed this is the not, this may not be the diagram of cells. Actually, you are well familiar with the word cells as like this or as like this. Listen, but the cells may be this, and this cells is known as nerve cells or neurons. There are so many neurons linked together to form the single nerve fibers from brain to body or from the body to brain. When you magnify each neuron, this one is the neurons, single neuron or nerve cell, and that nerve cells are actually, single nerve cells are actually called as neurons, that is structural and functional units of our nervous system. When you magnify the single neurons, there will be well familiar structure as like neurons you have studied in class 10th, and the class 9th student will may study in previous classes. So every kinds of students, there is a problem of worry, where is neuron associated. Neurons are actually associated with our nerve fibers as well as in our brain. Number of neurons is directly proportional to intelligence in our body. Later I will describe you whatever the criteria for intelligence is, but keep in mind neurons are the structural and functional units of nervous system, so that the nerve tissues are established. How do the nerve tissues are so defined? As you all know, the tissue may be defined as the collection of many types of cells that perform the specific function, and that cells should be having the equal structure and having equal in function. There will be the tissue. So the several cells involved in the nerve fibers, and each cells having the information of external stimulus or the information of brain. It means it carry the sensory information or motor information, so that each cells are having a similar function and having a similar structure, so they called as nerve tissues. So what are the nerve tissues? Nerve tissues are the collection of several nerve cells in bracket neurons that carry information from external body parts, from external stimulus. Stimulus क्या है? That is the burning candle, to the brain. Keep in mind. Now back to the structure of single nerves or single neurons. Now the structure of nerve cells or neurons. This is the simple structure of nerve cell or neuron. Further, another neuron or nerve cells linked with this portion, or this portion will be linked over there to form the nerve fibers, as I have introduced you in the previous video, in previous session, in previous slides, that is just at the early stage of the video. So many nerve fibers are linked to form, so many neurons are linked to form the nerve fibers. What are the important parts of neurons? It need to know by you. You are well familiar with the word, with the diagram, that is the neurons, and also word related to neurons. So one by one I will introduce you whatever the important parts and their function. Actually, overall neurons are divided into three parts, only three parts. The first part is the cyton. This part is known as cyton. This broader part, palm-like part, is known as cyton. This whole part is known as the axon. This whole tubular part is known as axon, and this is known as telodendrites. Telodendrites. So axon, cyton and telodendrites are the three basic part, that is the end part, and early part is cyton, middle tubular part is axon, and the end part is the telodendrites. Now back to the structure of cyton. Cyton is also known as the soma or cell body. Soma or cell body. And the cyton has all necessary cellular components as like the common cell, like the Golgi body, mitochondria, etc. And also consists the nucleus. This one is the nucleus. Apart from having nucleus, cyton cannot be divided. That is the neuron cannot be divided. because of having abnormal shape and abnormal structure. So neurons cannot be divided. It should be noted down by you. This portion is known as the dendron, and this portion is known as the dendrites. And this button is known as synaptic button. Synaptic button, or sometimes known as synaptic node, that are associated with the synaptic button of the telodendrite to form the nerve fibers, and the gap between two adjacent neurons is known as the synaptic cleft. That is very important to know. That is known as the synaptic cleft, and that synaptic clefts or synapse is essential to carry the information from one neuron to another neuron. Later I will explain you what are the important things that happen, that found in the synaptic button, which carry the information from one neuron to another neuron. So these are the important parts of cyton. Cyton consists very specialized part that is known as Nissls granule. Nissls granule. Actually, it was discovered by Franz Nissls. So that the name as Nissls granule. The Franz Nissls discovered the Nissls granule, and it has the capacity to carry the information of cyton to next part, that is known as axon. Keep in mind, and also responsible for the information of protein. So Nissls granules are the characteristics of cyton, and it also distributed to the dendrites. Not only it carry the it found in the cyton region, it also available in the region of dendrites. This is the gap. Listen, the gap between dendrites and cyton is known as axon hillock. Axon hillock. So one by one I will introduce you the basic and important parts of the cyton, axon and telodendrites. The tubular part of axon is actually not uniparent, that is not homogeneous throughout the body. Actually, at each interval there is a sheath found over the surface of, over the body of axon. So let I draw the sheath. At each interval there is a sheath found, and that sheath is actually covers the whole portion of the axon, and that sheath is known as myelin sheath. Myelin sheath. And the tube is known as axon tubules. The rest portion is known as axon tubules, and actually the axon tubules is unmyelinated sheath, that is myelin sheath, and that is known as the unmyelinated sheath. So axon tube proper is unmyelinated, and there is a sheath found throughout the surface, that is known as the unmyelinated, that is known as the myelin sheath. The gap between two myelin sheath is known as node of Renvoyer. Node of Renvoyer. So node of Renvoyer is also unmyelinated. Node of Renvoyer is also unmyelinated. When you open the myelin sheath, then there is very special structure found in them, that is known as Schwann cell. Suppose that this is one of the important myelin sheath. Then when you open the myelin sheath, suppose that this is the opening of myelin sheath, then you will find the very specialized structure in them, that is known as Schwann cell. ये ओपन नहीं है, ये ओपन है, ठीक है, और बाकी सब एज यूजुअल है. So when you open the single myelin sheath, there will be the envelope, and that envelope is known as the envelope of Neurilemma. The envelope of Neurilemma. L-E-M-M-A, neurulema. Keep in mind. N-E-U-R-I-L-E-M-M-A, neurulema. So when you open the neurulema, you will find very special cell known as the Schwann cell. Schwann cell. And the Schwann cell accumulate the nerve impulses very rapidly. Keep in mind. These are the overall structure of neurons. These are the overall. Schwann cell also causes the nucleus. So you may write it the nucleus of Schwann cell. Nucleus of Schwann cell. So these are the overall structure of neurons, and you should write it according to your comments, according to your stepwise points. And now back to introduce whatever the important points that you need to write before the neurons. Actually, neurons was discovered by C.R.Y. Kaiser, Santiago Ramon Y. Kaiser, S.R.Y. Kaiser, the Santiago Ramon Y. Kaiser, and he was discovered the neuron. In our body, 10,000 neurons are found. 10,000 neurons found. In our body, the 10,000 neurons are found. That is structural and functional units of our nervous system. Why called nerve tissues? Because it forms the tissues in our body by the collection of many kinds of similar cells. That's why it called the nerve tissues. So these are the important events. These are the important parts of our nervous system or nervous parts. Keep in mind nerve cells. Telodendrites are also consist the synaptic button, but it is known as the presynaptic button. The synaptic button of telodendrite is known as presynaptic, and the synaptic button of cyton is known as postsynaptic button. When the presynaptic and postsynaptic button, suppose that this one is the presynaptic button and this one is the postsynaptic button, then there is a gap between two adjacent neurons that is known as the synapse, and this gap is filled by many special chemicals that carry information from one neuron to another neuron. The presynaptic button consists the chemical messenger acetylcholine that carry the information from the presynaptic to postsynaptics, and after getting the presynaptic, after getting the information from the presynaptic button, the cyton get excited and carry the impulses to the axon, and later it will be transferred to the telodendrites. The telodendrites either end with the receptors or neuromuscular junction. It will either end with the receptors or neuromuscular junction or linked with another kinds of neurons. So these are the different way to define whatever the structure of neurons and the nerve tissues. I hope your concept regarding the structure and the important events and also the important features of neurons is over, and your overall structure, overall concept regarding the tissue system is over in case of class 9th as well as in case of class 11th. Thank you.